Hello everyone. Today I want to talk to you about improving your English speaking. Learning a new language can be hard, but with practice and patience, you can become good at it. I will share some tips and a story to help you learn. First, practice every day. Speak English as much as you can. Talk to friends, family, or even yourself in English. The more you practice, the better you will get. Listen to English speakers. Watch movies, listen to songs, and pay attention to how people speak. This will help you understand how words are pronounced and used in sentences. Read English books and articles. Start with easy books and slowly move to harder ones. Reading will help you learn new words and how to use them. Write in English. Keep a journal and write about your day. This will help you practice grammar and sentence structure. The more you write, the more you will improve. Use a dictionary. If you don't know a word, look it up. Learning new words will help you speak more clearly. A dictionary is a great tool for expanding your vocabulary. Join an English class. A teacher can help you learn the rules and correct your mistakes. You can also practice with other students. Classes provide a structured environment for learning. Speak slowly and clearly. Don't rush when you are speaking. It is better to speak slowly and be understood than to speak quickly and make mistakes. Clear speech is important. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when learning something new. Learn from them and keep practicing. Mistakes are part of the learning process and can help you improve. Think in English. Try to think in English instead of your native language. This will help you become more comfortable with the language. Thinking in English can make speaking easier. Practice with native speakers. Find someone who speaks English and practice with them. They can help you improve your pronunciation and grammar. Learning from native speakers is very beneficial. Use technology. There are many apps and websites that can help you practice English. Use them to learn new words and practice speaking. Technology can make learning more fun and interactive. Watch English news. This will help you learn how English is used in real-life situations. It will also help you improve your listening skills. News programs cover a wide range of topics. Sing along with English songs. This is a fun way to practice pronunciation and learn new words. Choose songs you like and sing along. Music can make learning enjoyable. Travel to an English-speaking country. If you can, visit a country where English is spoken. This will give you a chance to practice speaking in everyday situations. Immersion is one of the best ways to learn a language. Be patient. Learning a new language takes time. Don't get discouraged if you don't see progress right away. Keep practicing and you will improve. Patience is key to success. Find a language partner. Find someone who is learning your native language and practice with them. You can help each other improve. Language partners can provide mutual support. Use flashcards. Write new words on flashcards and review them often. This will help you remember them. Flashcards are a great tool for memorization. Record yourself speaking. Listen to the recordings and see where you can improve. This will help you become more aware of your pronunciation. Recording yourself is a useful self-assessment tool. Practice in front of a mirror. This will help you see how your mouth moves when you speak. It can also help you become more confident. Practicing in front of a mirror can improve your speaking skills. Set goals. Set small, achievable goals for yourself. This will help you stay motivated and see your progress. Goals give you something to work towards and celebrate when achieved. Now, I want to share a story with you. There was once a girl named Sarah. She wanted to learn English but found it very difficult. She decided to follow some of the tips I have shared with you. Sarah started by practicing every day. She spoke English with her friends and family. At first, she made many mistakes, but she did not give up. She listened to English songs and watched English movies to improve her listening skills. She read English books and kept a journal where she wrote about her day in English. This helped her learn new words and improve her grammar. Writing in her journal became a daily habit. Sarah also joined an English class. Her teacher helped her understand the rules of the language and corrected her mistakes. She practiced speaking with her classmates and learned from them. The class provided a supportive learning environment. She used a dictionary to look up words she did not know. She also used technology to practice, using apps to learn new words and phrases. These tools helped her expand her vocabulary and practice in different ways. Sarah did not rush when speaking. She spoke slowly and clearly, which helped her be understood. She did not let mistakes discourage her and learned from them. Speaking slowly made her more confident. She tried to think in English instead of her native language. This helped her become more comfortable with English. Thinking in English became easier over time. It improved her fluency. Sarah found a language partner and practiced with them. They helped each other improve and became good friends. Practicing with a partner was fun and motivating. It also provided real conversation practice. She used flashcards to remember new words and recorded herself speaking to see where she could improve. She practiced in front of a mirror to see how her mouth moved when she spoke. These techniques helped her refine her pronunciation. Sarah set small goals for herself. She aimed to learn a few new words each week and practice speaking them. This helped her stay motivated. Achieving these goals gave her a sense of accomplishment. Over time, Sarah saw improvement in her English. She became more confident and fluent. Her hard work and dedication paid off. She was proud of her progress and continued to set new goals. Sarah's journey of learning English continued. She wanted to push herself even further. She decided to join an English club at her school. In this club, students met once a week to practice speaking English. They played games, did role plays, and had discussions on various topics. One day, the club decided to put on a play in English. Sarah was excited but also nervous. She had never acted in a play before, especially not in a different language. But she decided to give it a try. She practiced her lines every day, paying attention to pronunciation and expression. The play was a great success, and Sarah felt proud of herself. This experience boosted her confidence even more. She realized that she could achieve her goals with hard work and practice. Her confidence continued to grow. Sarah also started watching English television shows. She chose shows with subtitles so she could read along and understand better. This helped her learn new phrases and how native speakers talked in everyday situations. She found herself using these new phrases in her own conversations. She realized that learning English could be fun. She started playing word games and puzzles in English. These games helped her learn new words and kept her mind sharp. She also joined online forums where people discussed books and movies in English. To improve her listening skills, Sarah listened to English podcasts and radio shows. She chose topics she was interested in, which made it easier to stay focused. She listened carefully, trying to understand every word and sentence. Over time, her listening skills improved significantly. Sarah also practiced shadowing. This is a technique where you listen to someone speaking English and try to repeat what they say immediately. This helped her with pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation. She used videos of speeches and interviews for this practice. To challenge herself, Sarah decided to participate in an English-speaking competition. She had to prepare a speech and present it in front of judges. She practiced hard, refining her speech and working on her delivery. The competition was tough, but Sarah performed well. She didn't win first place, but she received positive feedback and learned a lot from the experience. Participating in the competition was a great learning experience. It helped her improve her public speaking skills and confidence. Sarah's hard work and dedication started to show results. Her friends and teachers noticed how much her English had improved. She felt more confident speaking English in different situations. She was no longer afraid to make mistakes because she knew they were part of the learning process. One day, Sarah had the opportunity to travel to an English-speaking country. She was thrilled and nervous at the same time. This trip was a chance to practice her English in real-life situations. She spoke to locals, ordered food in restaurants, and asked for directions. She realized how much she had learned and how far she had come. The trip was a wonderful experience that boosted her confidence. It also provided her with many opportunities to use English in everyday situations. During her trip, Sarah visited a bookstore. She loved books and wanted to find some new ones to read. As she browsed the shelves, she met a friendly store owner. They started talking about their favorite books. The conversation flowed easily, and Sarah felt proud of her ability to communicate in English. She was able to express her thoughts and understand the store owner. This experience made her realize how much she had improved. When she returned home, Sarah continued to practice and learn. She knew that learning a language is a lifelong journey. She kept setting new goals for herself and finding new ways to challenge her skills. She also started helping other students who were learning English. She shared her tips and experiences with them, which helped them improve as well. Sarah enjoyed helping others and found it rewarding. It also reinforced her own learning. Sarah's story shows that with determination, practice, and a positive attitude, you can improve your English speaking skills. Keep trying new methods, stay patient, and enjoy the learning process. Remember, every small step brings you closer to your goal. Let's recap some of the key tips for improving your English speaking. Practice every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Speak English with friends, family, or even to yourself. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Listen to English speakers as much as possible. Watch movies, listen to music, and pay attention to how words are pronounced and used in sentences. This will help you understand the rhythm and flow of the language. Read English books and articles. Start with simple texts and gradually move to more complex ones. Reading will expand your vocabulary and help you see how words are used in context. Write in English regularly. Keeping a journal is a great way to practice. Write about your day, your thoughts, or anything that interests you. This will improve your grammar and writing skills. Use a dictionary to look up new words. Learning new words will enhance your speaking and writing. Try to use new words in sentences to remember them better. Join an English class or club. Having a teacher or a group to practice with can be very helpful. You can learn from others and get feedback on your speaking. Speak slowly and clearly. It's more important to be understood than to speak quickly. Take your time to pronounce words correctly. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when learning a new language. Learn from them and keep practicing. Mistakes are part of the learning process. Think in English. Try to think in English instead of translating from your native language. This will help you become more comfortable with the language. Practice with native speakers if possible. They can help you with pronunciation and grammar. They can also teach you colloquial expressions and slang. Use technology to your advantage. There are many apps and websites that can help you practice English. Use them to learn new words and practice speaking. Watch English news and programs. This will help you understand how English is used in different contexts. It will also improve your listening skills. Sing along with English songs. This is a fun way to practice pronunciation and learn new words. Choose songs you like and sing along. If possible, travel to an English-speaking country. Immersing yourself in the language is one of the best ways to learn. You'll have to use English in everyday situations. Be patient with yourself. Learning a new language takes time and effort. Don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate progress. Keep practicing and stay positive. Find a language partner. Someone who is also learning English or a native speaker. Practicing with a partner can be motivating and fun. Use flashcards to remember new words. Review them often to keep the words fresh in your mind. This will help build your vocabulary. Record yourself speaking. Listen to the recordings and see where you can improve. This will help you become more aware of your pronunciation. Practice in front of a mirror. This will help you see how your mouth moves when you speak. It can also help you become more confident. Set achievable goals. Small goals can help you stay motivated. For example, learn 5 new words a week or practice speaking for 10 minutes a day. Remember Sarah's story. She faced challenges but stayed dedicated. With practice and a positive attitude, she improved her English speaking skills. You can do the same. Keep practicing. Stay patient and don't give up. Your hard work will pay off. Thank you for listening. Improving your English can be a fun and rewarding journey. Today, I want to share with you some simple and effective ways to get better at English. I will also tell you some stories that might inspire you on your own path to learning English. When I first started learning English, I was very nervous. I didn't know many words, and I was afraid to make mistakes. One day, I decided to watch a movie in English. The movie was about a young girl who wanted to become a singer. She faced many challenges, but never gave up. Watching this movie helped me in two ways. First, I learned new words and phrases. Second, I felt inspired to keep trying, just like the girl in the movie. One important thing to remember is that practice makes perfect. When you practice English every day, you will see improvement. You can start with simple activities like listening to English songs or reading short stories. For example, I used to listen to an English song every morning. I didn't understand all the words at first, but I enjoyed the music. Slowly, I started to recognize words and understand their meanings. This daily practice helped me a lot. Reading is another great way to improve your English. You can start with easy books or stories. When I was learning, I read a book about a boy who finds a magic stone. The story was exciting and kept me interested. More importantly, I learned many new words. When you read, try to understand the context. If you find a difficult word, try to guess its meaning from the other words around it. This method helped me build my vocabulary. Speaking is a very important part of learning any language. It can be scary to speak in a new language, but it is very helpful. Find a friend or a partner who is also learning English. You can practice speaking with each other. When I was learning, I found a friend who wanted to practice English too. We decided to meet once a week and talk only in English. At first, it was difficult and we made many mistakes. But with time, we became more confident and fluent. Writing is another skill you need to practice. Start by writing simple sentences and short paragraphs. You can keep a diary in English. Write about your day, your feelings, and your plans. I remember when I started writing in English. I wrote about my trip to the mountains. It was a simple story, but it helped me practice using new words and sentences. Writing regularly helped me improve my grammar and sentence structure. Watching English movies and TV shows can also help you improve your listening and speaking skills. Choose shows with subtitles in English. This way, you can read the words while listening to them. I used to watch a TV show about a group of friends living in a big city. The show was funny and easy to understand. Watching it helped me learn how people speak in everyday situations. I also picked up new phrases and expressions. Joining in an English class or a language club can be very helpful. You will meet other people who are learning English, and you can practice together. I joined a local language club where people from different countries came to practice English. We played games, read stories, and talked about many topics. This was a great way to learn and make new friends. Using online resources is another effective way to learn English. There are many websites, apps, and videos that can help you. You can find lessons on grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. When I was learning, I used an app that had short lessons on different topics. The app also had quizzes to test my knowledge. Using this app every day helped me improve my English. It's also important to set goals for your learning. decide what you want to achieve, and make a plan. For example, you can set a goal to learn 5 new words every day or to read 1 book a month. When I was learning, I set a goal to write a short story in English. I worked on it every day, and after a month, I had written my first story in English. Setting goals kept me motivated and focused. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are a natural part of learning. When you make a mistake, you learn something new. I remember the first time I tried to order food in English. I made many mistakes, but the person at the restaurant was kind and helped me. Each mistake taught me something new, and I became more confident. Surround yourself with English as much as possible. Change the language settings on your phone and computer to English. Listen to English radio stations and watch English news. The more you expose yourself to the language, the faster you will learn. I used to listen to an English news channel every morning. It was difficult at first, but I slowly started to understand more and more. One day, I met a woman who spoke English very well. She told me that she learned English by talking to herself. At first, I thought it was strange, but I decided to try it. I started by describing what I was doing in English. For example, I am brushing my teeth, or I am cooking dinner. Talking to myself helped me practice speaking and think in English. It's also helpful to learn about the culture of English-speaking countries. Understanding the culture can help you understand the language better. For example, I learned about different holidays and traditions in English-speaking countries. This made learning English more interesting and enjoyable. Find what works best for you. Everyone learns differently, so try different methods and see what helps you the most. Some people learn best by listening, others by reading or writing. I found that a combination of methods worked best for me. I listened to music, read books, wrote stories, and practiced speaking with friends. Be patient with yourself. Learning a new language takes time and effort. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. When I learned my first 100 words in English, I felt very proud. Every little step brings you closer to your goal. I hope my stories and tips inspire you to keep learning and practicing English. Remember, learning a language is a journey, and every step you take brings you closer to your goal. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and enjoy the process. You can do it. Keep a positive attitude throughout your learning journey. When you believe in yourself and stay motivated, you can overcome any challenge. I remember feeling discouraged when I couldn't understand a difficult book one was reading. Instead of giving up, I reminded myself that learning takes time. I kept reading, even if it was just a few pages each day. Slowly, I started to understand more, and my confidence grew. Participate in online forums and discussion groups. There are many websites where people from around the world discuss various topics in English. Join these discussions and share your thoughts. This will not only improve your writing skills but also help you learn how to express your ideas clearly. I used to be part of an online book club where we discussed books in English. It was a great way to practice writing and to see how others expressed their ideas. Learning English idioms and expressions can make your language skills more natural and fluent. Idioms are phrases that have a meaning different from the individual words. For example, It's raining cats and dogs means it's raining very heavily. Learning idioms can be fun and adds color to your language. I remember learning idioms by reading a special book dedicated to them. It was fascinating to learn these unique expressions and use them in conversations. Use flashcards to memorize new words. Write the English word on one side of a card and the meaning or translation on the other side. Go through these flashcards regularly to reinforce your memory. When I was learning new vocabulary, I used to carry flashcards with me everywhere. Whenever I had a free moment, I would go through them. This constant review helped me remember the words better. Take advantage of language exchange programs. These programs pair you with a native English speaker who wants to learn your language. You can help each other by practicing both languages. I once joined a language exchange program where I helped someone learn my native language, and they helped me with English. We had regular conversations, which greatly improved my speaking and listening skills. Listen to English podcasts. There are many podcasts available on various topics, from news to storytelling to educational content. Choose topics that interest you and listen to them regularly. When I started listening to podcasts, I chose ones about travel because I love exploring new places. Listening to these podcasts helped me learn how to talk about travel in English and kept me engaged. Attend English-speaking events in your community. Look for events like book readings, poetry slams, or public lectures. These events provide an opportunity to listen to native speakers and practice your language skills. I used to attend a monthly poetry reading event at a local library. It was a wonderful way to hear beautiful English and meet people who were also passionate about the language. Remember that consistency is key. Even if you can only dedicate a few minutes each day to learning English, it will make a big difference over time. Set aside a specific time each day for your English practice. When I was learning, I made a schedule that included 15 minutes of reading, 10 minutes of listening to a podcast, and 10 minutes of writing in my journal. This daily routine helped me stay on track and make steady progress. If you have access to English newspapers or magazines, read them regularly. They provide a wealth of current vocabulary and help you stay updated on global events. I used to read an English newspaper every Sunday. It was challenging at first, but I learned many new words and improved my reading comprehension. I also enjoyed discussing news articles with my friends in English. Use a dictionary and thesaurus regularly. Whenever you encounter a new word, look it up in a dictionary. A thesaurus can help you find synonyms and expand your vocabulary. I had a small pocket dictionary that I carried with me. Whenever I came across a new word, I would look it up immediately. This habit helped me learn and remember new words effectively. Learn and practice English grammar. Understanding grammar rules helps you construct sentences correctly. There are many resources available, such as grammar books, online exercises, and apps. I used an app that provided daily grammar lessons and quizzes. Practicing grammar regularly helped me improve my writing and speaking accuracy. Travel to an English-speaking country if possible. Immersing yourself in an environment where everyone speaks English forces you to use the language in real-life situations. When I had the chance to visit an English-speaking country, I made the most of it by talking to locals asking for directions, and ordering food in restaurants. This experience boosted my confidence and helped me become more fluent. Learn to think in English. This might sound difficult, but it's very effective. When you think in your native language and then translate, it slows you down. Try to think directly in English. Start with simple thoughts like it's a sunny day or I need to buy groceries. As you get better, your thoughts will become more complex. I started by thinking in English about my daily routine. Over time, it became a natural habit. Use language learning games and activities. There are many games designed to help you learn English in a fun way. For example, word puzzles, crosswords, and language apps with interactive games. I enjoyed playing a word-building game on my phone. It was not only entertaining but also helped me learn new words and their spellings. Find a mentor or tutor who can guide you. A mentor can provide personalized feedback and help you focus on areas that need improvement. When I was learning English, I had a tutor who corrected my mistakes and gave me valuable advice. This personalized guidance was incredibly helpful. Engage in English immersion days. Dedicate a day where you only use English for all your activities. Speak, read, write, and even think in English for the entire day. I tried this once a week. It was challenging but very rewarding. Immersion days forced me to use English in different contexts and improved my overall proficiency. Create a study group with friends who are also learning English. You can meet regularly to practice speaking, discuss books, watch movies, and help each other with difficult topics. I formed a study group with 3 friends. We met every Saturday to practice English. It was a great way to learn together and support each other. Use social media to connect with English speakers. Follow English language pages, join groups, and participate in discussions. This exposes you to everyday language use and keeps you engaged. I followed a few popular English-speaking YouTubers and joined a Facebook group for English learners. The constant interaction and exposure to new content helped me stay motivated. Listen to English audiobooks. Audiobooks are a great way to improve your listening skills and enjoy stories. Choose books that interest you and listen to them during your free time. I listened to an audiobook of my favorite novel while commuting. It made my travel time enjoyable and helped me improve my listening comprehension. Keep a vocabulary notebook. Write down new words and phrases along with their meanings and example sentences. Review this notebook regularly to reinforce your learning. I kept a small notebook where I jotted down interesting words I came across. Reviewing it every week helped me remember and use those words. I attend English workshops and seminars. Many communities and online platforms offer workshops on different aspects of the English language, such as pronunciation, writing, and public speaking. I attended a pronunciation workshop once. It was very helpful in correcting my accent and improving my speaking clarity. Practice shadowing. Shadowing is a technique where you listen to a sentence in English and then immediately repeat it. This helps with pronunciation, intonation, and fluency. I used to practice shadowing with English news broadcasts. It was challenging but improved my speaking skills significantly. Remember, learning a new language is a marathon, not a sprint. Enjoy the process and celebrate your progress. Each new word you learn, each new sentence you speak, is a step forward. Keep going, stay positive, and you will see remarkable improvement. In conclusion, improving your English involves consistent practice, exposure to the language, and a willingness to make mistakes and learn from them. Use a variety of methods, find what works best for you, and stay motivated. Your journey to mastering English will be full of exciting discoveries and achievements. Keep learning, and you will succeed.